everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my Miscellaneous Bratz collection. So these are all of my Bratz dolls that I don't have enough of to make a video of just of their own, like with Chloe and Yasmin and Jade and Sasha and such. If you want to see pictures of these dolls, if you're looking to identify anyone using my collection, I strongly suggest checking out my Flickr. I have all the dolls in my collection, not just my Bratz, and all of my clothes and playsets all documented in there and organized into albums, so that's probably the best way to use my dolls to identify your dolls.
I'm really excited about filming this particular segment because a lot of the dolls in here bring back the strongest memories of when we first got back into collecting. Whether it's dolls like Kina and Aubrey and the World Family's dolls that we saw secondhand when we first got back into them, or the Masquerade dolls and the Stylist dolls and that we saw in stores when we got back into dolls.
Yeah.
Like, these are...
Without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to them. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick pan all the way down here. Tokyo A Go-Go Dance and Skate Club Tiana. I got her from a Craigslist lot back in the fall of 2011. We call it Craigslist 1 because it was the first lot of 3 that my dad bought me on Craigslist the last year he was alive. It featured like 70 odd dolls, and they were all in pretty good condition considering. It really created my Bratz collection and made it into this really big one, but before it wasn't very big at all. And one of the main reasons I wanted the lot was for the Tokyo A Go-Go dolls, and I had wanted Tiana so bad as a kid because she's so pretty and she came with this like really cool club. So having her was like a childhood dream come true, and I'm very, very sentimentally attached to this doll. I'm even more attached to her than my childhood Tokyo A Go-Go Jade Twins dolls. So we have Tess here, the second edition twins. I got this Tess and this Nona over here in Craigslist 1 with Tiana. I thought it was so cool that MGA made like African American Bratz twins. I love collecting twin sets. You're gonna meet them all in this video by coincidence.
Except Phoebe and
Roxxi, who were in part 1. I was just so excited to get them, and they were mostly complete. You can see she's missing her shirt. And the cool thing is that I have this second set here of Tess and Nona that I did not get together. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but my first set are like darker. My second set is lighter, and it just happened to work out that way. So this girl I got for 50 cents in 2012. I got her from the same seller as some of my very first 50-cent Bratz dolls that I got as an adult in 2011, but I found her a year later at a different flea market, which was really cool, so I had to buy her. And yes, I did give her piercings because at some point I customized my Bratz dolls. I don't do that anymore. It didn't work out. I've explained it in a few other videos. And actually, speaking of that, I was going to repaint this doll's face because I didn't need a duplicate. And I'm so glad that I only painted over her factory paint because I was able to wipe it off and save her, because a lot of the ones I customized had to become body donors because they got ruined from the repaints. I'm just really, really glad that she's still here. And, you know, if you want to customize for you, I think that's fine, but I feel like if you're doing something just to please other people, or because other people tell you that you shouldn't have duplicates or that you have too many dolls, like, you don't need to live by anyone else's standards. And I felt pressured to modify my duplicates because people made it sound like having duplicates was wasteful. But, you know, I might have 3 or 10 or, you know, however many of some dolls, but I love them all and I respect them all, and I think that's all that matters. Whatever makes you happy. I'm not here to judge. I just want you guys to do what you want with your dolls and, you know, find happiness in the way that you collect. And I feel like this doll makes me happy because I know that she's still here and that she didn't become the victim of a pointless customizing crusade that I did to please other people. And I got her with my magic hair Yasmin in 2012. And then this is Dance Tess. I got her boxed that same year in 2012. She was actually moldy in the box, but luckily the doll herself wasn't affected. It was just like the box was moldy, so that was great. She did smell weird for a while, but it went away. She's so pretty. She kind of looks like one of the movie Yasmin dolls. See, Oriana and Valentina, and no, this is not Sierra. This is an imposter Sierra. That is her outfit though. So I got one set from Craigslist one. I actually got faux Sierra over here, and this Valentina from Craigslist one with Tessa and Nona. That kid apparently really liked sister sets too, which was awesome. I got this one by herself from the Bratz guy bin.
And that's actually where we got Sierra's outfit.
Yeah, and that's where I got Sierra's outfit. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but these two have different head molds. So she has the closed lip head mold, and this is the correct version, and she has like the Yasmin head mold with the pursed lip, so she's on the incorrect head mold. And I've done some research, and it must be some kind of factory error. I mean, I'm sure there's more out there like her because usually defects come in like batches, but I think that's really cool. I can always tell them apart. And then this lady I got in the Laguna bin of 2013. I bought this mangy bin of like kind of moldy and bug infested dolls at the flea market. Moldy dolls. Yeah, they were gross. And she was one of the Bratz dolls in there. I love her a lot. And these are earrings Colleen actually made.
Yeah, I made those when you made your first couple pairs.
Yeah, Soraya, Wild Wild West Rodeo Soraya from 2006. We call her Soria. I say a lot of names wrong. I got her from Craigslist one too. I was so excited to have her because she was like such a novelty character, and she's really unique looking. She kind of looks like a Megan. I thought she was Megan at first. And then speaking of Craigslist one, I got my snowboarding Lily over here in the right outfit from Craigslist one. She is my snowboarding kid's girlfriend. I love her a lot. I think she's so funny and weird looking, but I love it. And then this baby over here, she's probably my favorite of the two. She's also a snowboarding Lily. I rescued her at Savers. She was in a bag with another doll I wanted, and I also thought she was Sweetheart Lily at first. She was trashed. She had this like huge pink mark across her face, and I put so much love and work into this doll. That's why she means a lot to me. Sisters. So we have Lilani and Kiani. I got them together from Craigslist one. These are like one of the coolest sets of Bratz ever made, if you ask me. I love that they use different body molds. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but they're on like these really weird bodies. They're like in angry poses, and it's just so funny to me how they made these. And I have like the kids version too. And I always said that like this Kiani reminded me of Colleen's Kid Katie doll for some reason. And I just love them. Like, they've been a staple in my collection for almost 6 years now. Two Ice Champions Maribel dolls. This was my first one. I got her in this outfit. She actually has her skates too, but she can't wear them on display.
She keeps falling down and throwing them down.
Yeah, I know. I got her for I think $5 at the flea market in this outfit, and I was really excited because I didn't have a Maribel doll. And then I got her for $1. She was also wearing her whole outfit. Her name is Zoe because I think she kind of looks like Zooey Deschanel, but I just bought her because she was $1, and I just dressed her in this outfit because why not? Design Your Own Bratz Rena. I only have this one head of hers, which is like the main one. She's so pretty. I got her from Dollar Lady at her local flea market in 2013. She's really unique. I wish I had the other heads. And then we have some twin sets here. I got my Krista and Leela doll, so Krista, Leela, Sierra, Diona. I got them both from the same seller on eBay. These two sets of twins.
They actually called them the Wicked
They're
Twins.
called the Wicked Twins, but I'm a big collector of twins. Like, since I got into Mary Kate and Ashley, and since Colleen and I were kids and we liked splitting sister packs, I just really love them. So I got them and my Moxie Girls twins from eBay around the same time. These guys were really expensive. I'm not gonna lie. These were my most expensive Bratz purchases for like one set of something ever. So I don't remember exactly how much they cost. I mean, I think they were like $65-ish for these two brand new boxed, and these two were like 50 something, but I really wanted them, and I just didn't really feel like waiting around and maybe finding them secondhand. So I got them both, and I had never really even noticed a set of twins before. They weren't even on my radar, but when I saw this listing, I don't know if you guys can tell, but Krista here has really huge lips. Like, they're abnormally large, and when I saw her in the listing and I saw how cute and huge her lips were, Colleen and I just fell in love. So we kind of just splurged, even though we totally didn't have money.
She was actually kind of a big part of what motivated me to splurge.
Right, so honestly, she's the reason I bought the set. But they're all really good quality dolls, and the way I tell Sierra and Diona apart, this might sound silly, but I always mix them up because they look so much the same. I think pink, Princess Diana, Princess Diona. That's how I remember. And every time I need to remember, I say that in my head, and that's how I remember. So
you'd also think Sierra looks like a cicada because she's wearing green.
You could. 2B Bratz dolls. Some people call them Chloe and Yasmin, but they're not technically labeled as Chloe and Yasmin. I think they're supposed to be like whatever you want to name them. I got her for $1 at a yard sale in 2011. I found her just sitting by herself in a little bin, and I bought her and brought her home.
I think she was 50 cents too, and in her whole life.
Oh yeah, she was 50 cents. That's right. She was super cheap. And we named her Dahlia. She's so pretty. I've had her so long.
Destiny.
Oh. Boobs out. And then Destiny I got on Father's Day 2012. My dad's best friend took me and Colleen out to this really big flea market. It was like the biggest one I've ever been to. It was amazing. She was in a little lot with my Magic Snow Jackson doll, and that day was really special because it was our first Father's Day without my dad. He had only passed away a few weeks before, so we had so much fun with his best friend, and she'll always remind me of that. And then we have Pampered Pups Charlie. Yes, she does have cut hair. She does have cut hair. That's how she looked when I got her. I got her with a bunch of skeevy-looking Bratz dolls in the fall of 2012. And I know she's, like, body donor worthy, but I just love her. Like, she is ugly compared to other Charlies because she has like a huge eye and a little eye. It's just so cute. I really love this doll. And then we have Aubrey and Keena, who are like 08 like basic Bratz. So I got Aubrey from Bratz Guy, and then Keena I got from Craigslist 1. And I remember she used to have these really frizzy ponytails that looked really awful on display, but her hair is like so buttery soft and like sleek now that I've flat ironed it. I love her. And speaking of Craigslist 1, Portia over here is also from Craigslist 1. Like I said, that child loved family packs. We totally had the same taste. Megan and family packs. So I have her little kid. She's in my kids collection video. And I love the idea of Bratz moms. Like, first off, they look the part. Like, she has gray in her hair, but she looks so bratty, and like, it's just cool having doll mom. There's another version of these families dolls on like fatter bodies with like different like arm poses, I think, but mine's on the standard body. And then this is Sonia. This is Chloe's sister. I got her at the Salvation Army in 2013, I think. I thought she had a haircut, but when Colleen found her on the shelf for like $1, she said that we should get her anyways, and we could use her as a body donor, but the hair looked pretty legit. So when we flipped her around and saw the 2008 stamp on her back, there's usually like numbers, and then there'll be like a number right before ELE, and usually that number indicates like the year they were shipped to a store. I don't know for sure if that's what it is, but it seems really consistent in my collection. Hers is stamped 08. Found out she must be Sonia.
And the really exciting thing about that was that we already had her outfit that we'd got in Bratz Guy bin.
Yeah, which is really
And I
cool.
never thought we'd find the right doll.
I know, it was awesome. We have my favorite set of Bratz twins ever, the World Twins, Nevaeh and Peyton. I have a guinea pig I named after my Bratz doll named Nevaeh. So if you're wondering what my favorite Bratz doll of them all is, even out of my childhood dolls, it is this lady right here in Punk's Jade's outfit. She is what got me back into Bratz dolls. She is the sole reason for my 700 plus Bratz dolls in my collection right now. I found her at the flea market in early spring of 2011. That was the year that I started buying Disney dolls again. I did not plan to get back into Bratz. I had kind of forgotten how much I loved them in that time frame. And I remember Colleen and Dad kept telling me, like, what about your Bratz? You loved your Bratz. Like, they were my thing as a kid, but I forgot. And when I found her in a box with my first edition twins, Phoebe and Roxxi dolls, I was compelled by this doll. I love dolls with black hair. I love the red streaks in hair. Like, if I could look good with this hairstyle, I would rock it. But I fell in love with her, and I ended up doubling back and buying her. I would literally, no lie, go downstairs every day and peek into the container she was in, and I would have to hold her because I missed this doll. Like, I have such a strong connection to this doll. So eventually she found her way on top of the printer that used to be in my bedroom, and then from there it was decided that I couldn't live without my Bratz in my bedroom, and that is how eventually all those shelves you see today happened. It is all because of her. The reason I have this set of Peyton and Nevaeh is because there was actually a Peyton doll in the same bin as her. I saw Peyton and I almost mistaken her for Nevaeh, but then Colleen pointed out she had the wrong hair. And when I got home and I identified her, I realized that that was her twin. So I wanted to go back to the flea market the next weekend and get Peyton. Well, he wasn't there. So the rest of the summer we spent trying to track down Bratz Bin. We did find it in the fall, but it had been pretty gutted and Peyton was gone.
The funny thing is, it's actually that memory that most compels me as an adult to try to buy bins and keep them together.
Yes, it is. Because I never forgave myself for not getting Peyton. Nevaeh is still angry with me. Macy, who you'll meet in a minute, who is over there, that's her her replacement sister. But anyways, I got these guys off of eBay in 2013. The seller had like, I think 5 or 6 of these sets, and they were selling them for like $32 with free shipping. They were still brand new, and I got them because I really wanted to have Peyton, and it's my favorite set of twins for that reason. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah,
and
your second Nevaeh is gorgeous.
I know. I love them so much, but I mean, no one will ever replace this doll in my heart. If I could only keep one Bratz doll, it would be her. I love her so much. I'm sorry, I've rambled enough about Nevaeh. So then this is Macy. This is Stylist Macy from 2011. She is Nevaeh's fake sister. I got her as a 21st birthday present. That was the year I lost my dad, and my uncle and my cousin decided that they would have like a little party for me. And I'm not really into birthday parties, but it was really nice because it was just, you know, my family. My cousin and his girlfriend picked me out this Bratz doll because she's like the Bratz version of me, because I always wear these like plaid shirts with the hoods. I have like 2 in my closet. Her nickname is Doodles, and I like to draw, so Doodles. So we're like, you know, this is me as a Bratz doll.
Sister.
She's my soul sister. I mean, I look more like Pretty and Punk to Chloe, everyone says, but yeah. So Macy became Nevaeh's sister because she has black hair and blue eyes, and I love her so much. Stylist Shania. I call her Shania. I don't know how that started. I almost called her Shania now. I know it's going to annoy people because everyone gets really mad at me when I pronounce names wrong. But I got her with my Charlie, Pampered Pups Charlie. She was so new when I got her because this was like the fall of 2012. And I felt so bad for her that she was so new and already like abused. And Stylist Jaylene doll. We think this doll looks like my mom as a Bratz doll. My mom didn't even ever know what Bratz dolls were because of when she passed away. They weren't really popular at the time. But it's just like her poofy bangs and her blonde hair. We just think she looks like my mom.
Sweatery look.
Yeah, I got her at Rite Aid in 2013. Stylist Rylan, I got her at my local flea market from Mulan Lady. I was really excited to find her because she's one of my favorite Stylist dolls. She's so pretty. And then Nadine over here, she is also from the Stylist collection. I did straighten her hair. So we have quite the story. We used to see her at Kmart all the time, and she was all by herself. She was the only Stylist doll. And Colleen and I both really wanted to buy her, but she was kind of overpriced. So we kept waiting and waiting for her to go on sale, and it literally took like a year for her to go on sale, maybe 2. And when
I remember scanning her and being like, oh hey, she's finally able to come home.
So she is not happy with me because we made her wait so long, which is why she has a necklace, because that was my way of making it up to her. Then we have my Masquerade by Bratz dolls. So I have Odelia, Kirana, and Geneva. Oh, and Fenora. Sorry, Fenora. Fenora was actually my first one. I got her on sale at Walmart.
And we liked her so much, that's how we got interested in her.
Yeah, and I just bought her because she was on sale, and she actually has saran hair. It's so beautiful. I love her. And then Odelia was the one that I really wanted. I am a big Egypt buff. Like, I love studying, like, ancient Egypt and all about mummies. And I fell in love with her the first time I saw this line in stores with my dad. And I thought about getting her, but at the time, I was trying to figure out myself as a collector, and I thought I had to, like, be really picky and selective about dolls. So I didn't buy her until Halloween night 2012. Colleen and I made a special point of going to Toys R Us to get the Bratz boutique dolls.
She was the last one there.
Yeah, we couldn't find her, and we were about to give up, and we found her in the wrong aisle all by herself. And we always had this joke that Dad knew we wanted her, so up in heaven he made sure we got one Odelia. I mean, I know that's not true, but it was always the running joke there that, like, because I really wanted this doll. So she is my favorite Masquerade doll. And then I got Kirana over here on sale at Big Lots. I saw her a lot on sale at other stores, and I just kept resisting the urge to buy her, and then I cracked and I bought her, and she has this really cool paint, and I love her. And then Geneva should look familiar because she was in one of my tutorials for trimming doll hair. I got her at the flea market earlier this spring. I got her in 2017, and I found her with one of my Sew and Style dolls, and I was so excited because she was my second favorite from this set. I love mermaids, and she is like so beautiful with her like medium skin tone, and I love making her like these fancy earrings. I just love her. Everything about her, she's perfect. Then we have my two sets of Sorel and Keelan. These are the 2011 twins. So the set here in the right outfits, I got them.
The set here, you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. The set here. I was confusing myself. The set here, I got in the spring of 2012. I remember my dad was still alive, and we were talking about this set of twins, and I felt kind of weird going out to a store without him because it was something we always did together. But he told me and Colleen to go to Toys R Us and to get these dolls, and so that's what we did. We went out, and that was the same day I got my Forever Diamonds Sheridan, who happened to turn up. She was some out-of-date thing that happened to be there. So they're really special to me, and I remember visiting my dad the next day and telling him how much I liked them. And then I got the second set. It was within like 6 months. They were with my Pampered Pups Charlie doll, and I felt so bad because they were still in stores at the time. They were ran through the mill. They were totally trashed, and I have put so much time and love into them, and I've done their hair like 3 or 4 times because I was learning how to flat iron when I got them, and I made them earrings. I think they've each gotten like 2 pairs of earrings in the past, and she changes a lot. And then we have Action Hero Shira. I got her on sale right around Christmas 2013. I got her with my Action Heroes Yasmin, and I was really excited because I thought Shira was a really pretty character, and they only made a few Shira dolls, so I thought it was really cool to have her. I think she's so beautiful. So those are all of my Miscellaneous Bratz dolls, a lot of twins and stuff. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed meeting my Miscellaneous Bratz dolls. If you want to see pictures of these ladies, please feel free to check out my Flickr. I always link it below. And until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.